because I don't have any followers on YouTube, so it's not like anyone's gonna see us.
No.
Watch it like stack up all of a sudden.
Yeah, all of a sudden I've got viewers.
Views. Like, what happened? How did this happen?
So many different things on my end that I don't see as a guest on your show.
The funny thing is Brent comes out so much more loudly, and I'm kind of happy with that on StreamYard that he does for Skype. Same thing with Ben.
Yeah.
Which was actually one of the problems I'm having with the show with all four of us like that, because often enough, you and I end up
being a lot louder
and talking over them, which, we don't do it on purpose, obviously, but it kind of like Brent's like halfway through something, and all of a sudden you or I will just come up with something, and we're just like overpowering him.
Have you watched an unapologetic stream or something after and heard it that way, or because I've never gone back and listened?
I've listened to a couple of them, but I did not notice. So, which probably means that it doesn't.
Yeah,
but it's also something we'll have to work on to to make sure to minimize us talking over each other.
Yeah, no, it's a hard. That's one of the hardest things to do. I have such a hard time with that, and I think a lot of podcasters do. Because it's such when you're in a room with your friends, you just like talk. You just keep talking, like everybody just talks.
Well, and not only that, but like also there's a time delay sometimes.
Yes, that's the other thing too.
There's a short delay.
We're just gonna have the talking mic. When you have the talking mic, I'll pass it on to you.
and then Brent just picks up an orange one from his end.
would be amazing. It would be absolutely amazing. Everybody's got a talking mic with a little orange thing there. That'd be absolutely amazing. Pass it on sideways to Ben.
Yeah. Like, how did they do that? You passed it through the screen.
Okay, so this is not recording right now.
Yes, it is. We're live right now on YouTube.
Yeah, well, it's not recording.
On YouTube, it is.
Oh, it is. Yeah, no, because like once it's done going live, it takes a minute, but it goes through YouTube and then it stays up permanently.
And it does on Facebook as well, but it's impossible to pull a video off of Facebook.
I've done that before.
Yeah, but they update a lot. You have to go through.
On top there, you have to. It had to.
Anyway, that's That's way too much work. Like I had a friend that died from cancer, and we went to his funeral, and he was a trucker. So part of a trucker's funeral is to have a convoy, and so there was a convoy that went from his dad's yard to where the funeral was, and so like 30 trucks.
I'm just going to
pass the mic. They were playing.
I was hoping for
in. Yeah, I don't have one. Sorry. As they pulled in, we were videoing it, and I saw a video of them doing it over the overpass, driving down the highway, doing the thing too, right? So I got the. So anyway, I tried to get the video. I had to get
an orange mic.
Email it to me. That was the only way I got it. I couldn't get it off Facebook.
If you look at the Left of the Valley page, there's a couple of videos exactly that. Unfortunately, the guy who told me how to do it, his name was Kevin Swansky. He's the guy who died last year.
Yeah.
So,
that God. A long time ago, and they've changed the way that you do it. It's quite possible. Like this was only 2-3 years ago that my friend died.
Anyway, since we're recording this on YouTube, I kind of want to because I want to pull that video and put it on Patreon afterwards because I kind of want
this video.
Yes.
Why?
Because I want our patrons to know that when we have this down pat, this is going to be what they essentially getting, the raw feed show.
Oh,
right?
But I look like crap.
You look fine.
Yeah, you look fine. I, however, look completely awful. I didn't know that's what we were.
When I'm you're smoking a joint, like
which makes you endearing to the rest. Oh, you know what? Yes,
it's like a rare moment. You guys get to see me high and
yeah, right.
I don't normally do that.
Top hat. You see that thing that the artwork that is behind him there, the waterfall? That's one of my diamond. Yeah,
that's
I
one
did
of your
that.
what? You
Diamond.
did that?
Yeah. It's like individual gems.
Oh, it's one of those. Oh yeah, I've been seeing more of those. Those are cool.
You can see the cleavage on the. That's me.
Oh, nice. Oh, I do. I just see there's cleavage.
That's another diamond painting. Top hat.
Oh, right.
Oh, nice.
I'm gonna work with the headphones.
Yeah, that's not. You got to put the headphones on and then the top hat. Oh, that works too.
Oh, you cheated. That's
Perfect.
cheating. You got to make them really big and then stretch over the whole thing.
Ladies and gentlemen of the audience, welcome to Left of the Valley 2.0.
Yeah, you're actually
Hope you enjoy.
You're supposed to have the camera in such a way that you don't see the painting of me. You only see the waterfall.
I get cleavage of you right there.
I know, but so does everybody else.
And I totally
painting there.
Because you could look at it, I intended for the camera to be tilted a little bit more.
Maybe you should have thought of that before putting the painting there.
Apparently. It's all good. It's all good.
Anyway,
now, I would have totally gone for a 1930s like circus.
I'm missing a moment.
No.
Yeah, right. 1930s.
Hey, look, everybody, we got a show going on for you.
Yeah.
Everybody line up because we got a lot to go.
What a taxi show we had yesterday.
We could be doing StreamYard this Sunday. Who's our guest?
Our guest is Dread Pirate Higgs.
Right. So what? That would be a perfect person to have as a pastor.
Well, that's another thing. That's another thing because I believe Robert is trying to recruit you for a show. Is he in it?
Yeah, I told him. I was like, look, I got Left of the Valley at 2:00.
You're doing a lot of stuff.
So what are you recording?
So he wants to do it at 1, but that's why I'm like, that can't. I'm like, I don't know how I can do that without it running into, because it's always like 15, 20 minutes of them fucking around before we even start talking.
Yeah.
You know, and then it's an hour from that usually. So if I tell them 1, then it's gonna, that's why I was like, you got to clear it with Kevin because you got to get him to figure out how to move it because otherwise.
Well, and that's the thing. We're booked till October.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Like we have other people coming on, So I'm like, I don't know what to tell you, man. I got to do this thing at 2, and that's what I'm doing. So if I got to just dip out, I'm cool with that. You know what I mean?
So if I push it at 1 p.m. for us, which means 3 p.m. for you. Actually, no,
that's
4
not
p.m.
right.
for him.
If we started at noon.
Yes, we start.
But then that means we would go directly into the interview because we've booked everybody for noon on Sunday.
Right. Yep. That would be the thing. Yeah. And then do it.
And tell them to show up at 1.
Is this every week that you'd be doing the sprint or just next week?
No, there's just one time. It's a panel show that I'd be a guest on that Robert really wants me to be on.
So this Sunday coming up.
Mr. Fancy, I don't get invited to panels.
Yeah, why don't? Like, you need to come on, man.
Robert's afraid of me. That's why.
Oh, is that what it is?
He knows I can kick his ass.
Yeah, it's not.
That's probably it. No,
Kevin.
that's his type of mindset too. I mean,
I'm just too much for this panel.
He won't be mean to people that can kill him. That's the thing. Like,
so I'll send a message right now to
see if we could start like an hour later, or we could go directly into the interview and do the interview with
Brent and do the show after.
Yeah.
We could do that,
like reverse it.
Yeah, because like it's not like we don't edit the show anyways.
No, I'm fine with that. But there's one of the reasons that we have another brilliant moment just before the interview is because it all puts us in a good mood because it's usually a funny story anyway.
So I'm in a good mood most days.
Yeah,
we could do. Do you want to do that then, and then go into the interview? And like,
I think
if I have like
an hour,
I like to go into the interview.
Well,
with us
let's start with trying to move it an hour, and if he's not able to do that, then we'll just do it flip flop.
Well, what I'm saying is, I
think
we can do it. Let's in a half an hour. Like if I just had like a half an hour there, right?
No, I mean it's always a pain in the ass because if he's got something going on as well,
you think it would only go to like 1:30 or whatever your time.
Yeah. Like I think it would be like by 2:15, 2:30, I'd be done. My time, which would be 11.
Okay, well,
so we could start at like 11:30 instead of 11 and do our another brilliant moment or do our chit chat or whatever and go into the interview at noon and then do the rest of the show at the end.
Yeah, I think we'll just play by ear. We'll just because sometimes Robert does short shows.
Yeah, like if you're done,
no, that's true too.
Then just let us know and we'll start on time.
If you are done before time, let us know and we'll just start as usual.
Yeah.
If not, we will assume that we'll start at noon with Dread Pirates.
No,
and then we'll
let's
do the rest
start
of
at
the
11:30. I like that better.
Then that's so funny that he contacted you.
just like a half an hour of show, and then do the interview, and then do the last half hour of the show after.
Why are you complicating things?
Because it's easier.
I'm the one doing the editing.
No, we're gonna put it in 7 different segments.
It's still one cut.
Right. They're all interspersed. Like we're just
gonna be another brilliant moment first, then, and then do the interview. All you got to do is cut the end part and put it at the beginning.
And I think because what she's doing, she's like addressing what you were just saying about us all being in a good mood from that to the interview, and then do the rest afterwards, right?
You totally froze.
Totally froze, so we don't know what you said. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Anyway.
Can you see me now?
Yeah, yes. Yeah, you're working now.
Okay.
You just went.
No, what she was addressing was that the fact that you said that we're all in a good mood after
another brilliant moment. So
another brilliant moment. So like we're all in, and so we could just do that, and then it would be genuine going from one thing to another.
Okay, if you guys feel you need to do that, we shall do that.
It's you who brought it up.
Yeah, I know, but
neither of us thought of it until you said something.
It's a good point. I think it's a good point.
It's a good point.
whenever we go into an interview, I don't want to go into an interview like, oh fuck,
no,
I don't want to die now.
Yeah, no, I think we could do it. That I don't mind doing that and doing the brilliant moment, and then cutting, and then doing the intro, the chit chat, my list, and then. You can say, Brent, whatever. Like you can cut it however you want.
All right. Okay. And now that that's settled,
you can put your top hat back on.
To where we're going.
All right, thank you. Step right up.
Step right up. Left and Valley 2.0.
We are changing the format.
Yes, exactly. If you are a patron supporter, and you will be getting this feed like this as soon as we get it done, instead of just an audio feed. So, and that'll be the entire show.
What he's trying to say is that Kevin is finally stepping into 2021 and embracing technology, or at least embracing me and accepting that I know technology.
That's probably more accurate. That's probably more accurate. So anyway, so I just want to do a quick test run.
You've done it.
No, we haven't done no. We haven't done nothing yet.
Are you going to do an intro? Is that what you're saying?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
All right.
Okay.
So your music queued up?
I'm not going to pick last week's intro because we just did that. Let's pick. I get a book here.
Well, this will actually
stay.
If I know how to. Yeah, he writes them all in the same book.
That's actually pretty smart, honestly.
I have a book like that at work now. It's my new Bible. That's what we use instead of notepads. Oh, they're great.
Oh, yeah.
All my manuals, instructions for my new shit.
Let's do this
as if we were actually doing
as
the show.
If we were actually doing
except
the
for that
show.
I'm smoking a joint and I wouldn't normally be doing that.
Okay.
Yeah, and I would normally be high. So
yeah, we're all good. Monday night, everybody gets high.
We're such professionals.
Hey, it's legal. I'm not drinking. That's legal too.
Let's try this.
All right.
That's
recording in 3, 2.
Hi, my name is Ravi. I'm an ex-Hindu atheist, and I took a left at the valley.
Fantastic.
I know we shouldn't have to scream that we're atheists. You know, we don't have non-astrologers and all that. But with the religious people taking over the world, I mean, we can either speak up or be pushed into a corner.
I'm proud to be an atheist, a skeptic, a non-believer, an infidel, a heathen. I call it how I see it. I say it's ignorance and you just call it faith and unsubstantiated claims. That's something to be ashamed. I'm an atheist.
Coming at you from Steel City, BC and Alligator, Florida, this is Left in the Valley 2.0. My name is Kevin, and when Spider-Man shoots a sticky substance all over someone, he's amazing. But when I do it, I'm a pervert. Joining me as usual is the team whose superpower is 20/20 hindsight. It's fairly useless. I see that now. Even her pet lizard is Jewish. It's a salamander. Sabrina.
Except I'm not Jewish, but you know.
No. And he got kicked out of the casino. It seems he totally misunderstood the craps table. Brett Lee.
They need explicit signs about that.
Yeah.
Hope you had a great week. It's fantastic.
Always.
We're doing a show. Excel.
Sunny.
Blah, blah, blah. Excel.
Hey, did you actually hear the music this time, Brett?
That's
I could.
Fantastic. Yeah,
I could. Yeah. I could. I heard all of it. That was cool.
I rock out.
Yeah, exactly.
It feels good. Like it pumps you up.
Yeah.
I get it. Like
It's you ready to go.
gets you
So
moving.
it's good that you can hear that. That's awesome.
All right, Brett. So you have another brilliant moment for us? Brought to you by religion.
Yeah, we hear this the whole time you're doing it.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it actually doesn't add that in post. It actually plays while you're doing your another brilliant moment.
Yeah.
Now,
The music while
now
I'm
the
doing
thing
my
is,
list.
you said before this would be distracting for you. So is this going to be too much for you now?
Maybe we'll have to try it. and find
Kind of like it. I kind of like it. I don't know.
Yeah.
It feels good. It feels right.
Yeah.
No, I think it would be all right.
We just dance.
So, here's another brilliant moment.
I'm surprised. We had a whole bunch this week. Did you hear, for example, let me pull it up here. There was there was a couple of them like really insane. Where are they? I put them on the left of the Valley page.
I never get notifications when you post on the page or the group.
Really?
Yeah, that's weird.
There's one that just happened. This man burned down a Texas home, killing his brother because his family was not following the Bible.
What?
This just happened this day.
Yeah, that's definitely
Yeah,
a moment. And then there was another one you posted not too long ago. You posted
Yes.
on your personal page that I saw. I can't remember what it was. Now.
This woman
Oh, yeah.
crashes into multiple
but it's
cars
sticky.
and had a house at 120 miles an hour. 120 miles an hour, and her kids in the back seat because
Oh
she
my
decided
God!
to do this as a test of faith for Jesus to take the wheel.
Oh my
Yeah.
fucking God!
You
If that isn't
fucking
proof
kidding
that
me.
there's no Jesus, I don't know what there is.
And there was another one here that the Catholics, where is it? From the Washington Post. A Catholic school says that the mask would mandates violates their religious liberty by hiding the face made in the God's image.
Because you're covering up God's image.
Yeah, because apparently your
Oh
face is
my
made in God's
God.
image. If you're covering up the face, it's blasphemy somehow.
So the point is, just be naked everywhere.
Like,
Yeah, exactly.
And
hey,
just
did you ever go back and
can
look at those
sue.
comments from your friends, your ex's relatives, or whatever that were on your
No.
Facebook page being all
Yeah,
anti-vaccine?
I don't want to fight with them.
I just curious what they said to me. I never went back.
No, I don't. Anyway, doesn't really
Anyway.
matter. They're good people. They're good people, but they're just anti-vaxxers. So.
Oh God, yeah.
do your
sucks.
research. How about
I
you?
have
Anyway?
yeah, and I get that. That's like why, and I've had to like calm down because that was like my biggest. I think as a skeptic, that's my biggest pet peeve is anti-vaxxers
Mm.
more than like literally like religious people and everything like
I
those.
was like,
But I had to stop. I'm just like I can't. It doesn't work. It doesn't work.
You got a list of top anti-vaxxers?
I do. Trump's number one. I know he did.
Top of the list.
Oh, there's a few. There's quite a few on the internet that I could just like reach out.
See,
But,
down
yeah.
the road, I want to be able to, Brent will say something, and all of a sudden, I can add, because I used to do that when we were on CIVL radio, right? Brent would say something like, I don't know, Brent say something like, I live in America.
I live in America. Oh, nice. Oh, fuck yeah.
But if you're not scripted, you have to be really quick with that.
Yeah, you can't. You have to add that.
Oh,
in
that's
post.
true. Yeah.
I can do it live, but
I know that, but I'm saying that like I don't think live is really an option except for the way we do it, and then going in and editing.
so you think we can't do this? You think it's too mysterious?
Again, if you're not scripted, how are you going to have it all queued up?
Well, you do it on the fly. That's what I've been doing.
Mm,
And there are people that are very good at that.
Yeah,
you know,
you're asking. We're assigning this to Kevin. Are we sure we want to do that?
He can get good at it.
I can get good at it.
You can do it.
I'm gonna start like putting on bronzer or something.
Just keep it open. Like while we're doing it, just keep it open. And if something hits, hit it. But if it's too obscure, don't do it. Like,
Yeah.
don't.
I mean, something like that, I have to kind of do setups. I have to set up. Like.
Did you edit
we
it?
can do that.
No.
Yeah, I did,
Okay, I
actually,
wondered
yeah.
if you did.
So today we're interviewing Brent Lee. Brent, tell us about yourself.
All right. So look, I'm a.
I love it.
I'm a go-getter, and I never say no to anything. Okay. You want me skydiving? I'll do it. You want me?
Brent says no to anything, nothing at all.
Things that make you go,
Things that make you go,
That's a little bit too much of that.
No, I know.
Okay.
We're not going to overdo it like that.
Moderate. Have to edit yourself, Kevin.
Yes.
Self-edit.
The rule of threes.
I'm just giving you examples of how great I can be sometimes.
That's awesome.
And
This can work.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
I've got a whole bunch of them that these are things I've actually made myself. I recorded them and I clipped them, and they're on. I use iTunes, and I've got them set up on the list. So
Nice.
More, and these are the ones I've been using so far. So
Use those.
yeah, and I will.
Oh, yeah.
But I've got a whole list of stuff that of interesting clips like that.
Yeah,
I like
you
this
can
one.
do it.
I like this one when you get something interesting there. It's called popcorn. Wait, give it a second.
Just the way he's dancing. You're both dancing. It's hilarious. I love it. Oh man, this is what I have to work with. And if you think he's just doing this because he's in front of a camera, no, it's Kevin. That's why I fell in love.
It is Sir Kevin.
The doctor asked today about my current relationship. He said it's the best I've ever had. The relationship.
You were supposed to see the sex too at this point.
Oh, right. Sorry. And
Oh yeah, it's like
Okay, that
I
just-
need to at least be third.
That just fell
in the
flat.
lineup. Like,
Hold on. I'm pretty sure I've
if you don't have that, you should add it.
Nope. I do, but I have something even better, I think. Here it is.
See, this is why we can't do it live.
No, but I have to preset that because now.
No, you can't.
that works.
So think of the potential of doing this absolutely live with these kind of effects in the background.
Well, I'm
and that
fine
kind of
with in
music.
the beginning not necessarily doing it. Well, we are
No,
doing it
not
completely
now.
live.
Down
But
the
you
road.
should still be doing that while we're doing it.
Yeah, down the road.
I'm not just saying down the road. I'm saying start doing that shit next week.
Sex wise.
Yeah, that too.
No, it's good.
We'll do that later tonight.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
My point is,
when
if
I'm on
you
top
think
of her,
of something-
do.
Game over. Anyway,
Sorry.
If I get a second win out of that.
Back to back to the subject at hand. If something happens and you have a good song to do that, just do it while we're playing the show.
And I will, because now before it was just easier to do it in post, but now if we're going to do StreamYard, I can do it live because they can hear it too,
Yes.
and they can react to
Yeah.
it. I couldn't do that when it was just you and I because it'd be just you reacting.
That's
Which
true.
of course they would be saying, well, "What the hell is so funny all of a sudden?" You know,
What? I didn't hear it.
What
What?
I do? Exactly right. So
I want fun. Where's the fun? What?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Well, I'm glad you can hear the music. That's good.
yes, that's very important. On top of that, I guess we also will. Do you want to talk to Ben, or you want me to talk to Ben? invite him officially, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, we can just do that in the group chat.
Yeah.
But
I guess I don't know.
When we're backstage, Brent, can you talk to the people that are backstage? That's the only thing I don't know. Like if I'm backstage,
you can't hear them when they're backstage,
and I can't. If I go backstage, I can't talk to the person that's backstage.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you might be if you pay because I know that there are ways to do that.
Okay, let me look into the paid version because it is something I'm considering.
Yeah.
It's not too expensive. So and then we can use it for the Wednesday too.
Okay. All right. Yeah. No, that'd be really cool.
Because it's like $17 a month. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah.
It's not breaking the bank, but it's still $17 that way.
Well, I know.
Yeah. No, I get it. That's why I don't.
It's not right this moment.
I kind of want to do a quick brainstorm as well between us.
That's your idea of a brainstorm, okay?
All right. I was thinking, we don't really have any patrons, and I find we have shows out there like Secular Soup, which is a horrible show, which actually is patrons, and I'm thinking, how can they, with their stupid show, have more patrons than us? It's impossible. But it is the reality. I just love Secular Soup. I don't want Ben to see this. Fuck you, asshole.
No, and there's promotion. I'm sure, I don't know.
What is it that we need? I mean, I figured it's maybe something that we don't give them. I mean, Amy, for example, has a tendency to make little crafts for the
what's her hold on, stop. What is her Patreon setup? Is it per show, per month, per week?
It's either per show or per month.
Yeah, it depends on the patron.
Like you can have either. Right now, you've only got a per episode, which means people have to donate 4 times a month, and that might be too much for people.
Okay, so maybe we can change to per month.
Yeah. Or like you said, different levels, like not just
a quarter per episode is $1 a month.
Yeah. Yeah, like there's there's ways to.
You don't have to do per episode though. That's my point. So having a monthly subscription, a lot of people are easier with that because it's like a subscription box.
I think when you open the Patreon account, they give you the choice one or the other, and then it's a permanent choice. I'm not sure
because you've not gone in.
Brent, you got patrons on Unapologetics.
And a lot of it has to do with how you advertise to them on your show. I know that one of the reasons that Mike has over 450 Patreons is because he does his shows are like an hour and a half long, and only like 40 or 45 minutes is the actual episode. The rest of it is them talking about their Patreons. They make up stories, they make it all fun, they do voicemails because their Patreon send them voicemails and then they play those on the show. But they've turned it into a great big thing. Like he'll be like, "Oh, Sally from Norfolk, Virginia has subscribed. What does Sally do for a living?" And then the co-host makes up this huge story about Sally, and she's a Smith word. Like, and if they don't say where they're from, they're like, "She's from Timbuktu," and then they make up another story. And it's all about appealing. I'm not saying we do that, but it's that and the way it's delivered. I've already been thinking about having me do the outro.
Outro?
Yes, at the end of the show where you tell everyone where to go and what to do.
You could do that. Because I know sometimes once in a while we get some mail and then I use,
mail time.
Yeah. But it's not even just that. Like just the way we encourage people to interact with us. That's a big part of it. And maybe the way we're pitching the Patreon,
yeah, I mean, we only pitch it at the end, essentially.
Well, that's fine, but maybe it's the way it's being delivered. The words, you're using it at the very end, you're rushing. Like, you don't even start with Patreon. Mm-hmm. You end with it as quickly as you possibly can, and then you run away from it.
Dear patron, please donate. Yeah. Brent needs this therapy. Yeah. Okay. He's pitiful.
And that's the kind of stuff you do. You just make it fun. Make it something that they want to go and...
Every week we get a different story.
Yeah.
Dear patrons, totally. Yeah. Please help us. This week, Sabrina ran out of tampons.
Yeah.
Please make a donation.
We won't use that. We would say, this week, Sabrina's dog ate all her tampons.
It's even better.
It's a true story.
Take a picture of the dog. It's a true story, too.
It's a true story, except for they were used, so I don't really want to reuse those, but,
This week, Brentley is all out of dildos. And
Yes.
he doesn't know what to do.
This week, Sabrina had to spend $700 on vet bills. Please don't. That's also true.
This week, Kevin has lost his top hat.
Yeah.
Please help him find him.
Yeah.
Go to
Yeah.
patreon.com
Yeah.
/LATV.
Like really, and there
I-
has
I-
to be some more
Lots of deals.
self-promotion elsewhere. We need to be getting on things like Twitch if we're going to be streaming, right? Like
Oh yeah.
we need to go across
Twitch
more platforms.
It's kind of funny because Randolph gave me a link to go to Discord and post his stuff there. But every time I try to load Discord, my computer just crashes.
When was the last time you
Oh,
tried
no.
2 weeks ago
on that computer?
on that computer.
What do you mean it crashed?
But it didn't crash. It was just like loading, like for 10 minutes.
So you mean the page wasn't loading?
Sure.
It could be the web page, not your computer.
Well, could be. Shows what I know.
I don't know much about Discord, honestly.
Well, I just loaded it and it opened. Go to discord.com. Now what are you looking for?
I'd have to go. It's on Twitter. I'd have to go find the link.
You need to have a username. Like you hadn't registered. That's why. Like I'm sure there's a reason.
Yeah, but if I click the link, it should just send me to their Discord, right?
Well, maybe he gave you the wrong link. I don't know.
No.
Anyway.
Oh, I'll try again. Anyway, so let's brainstorm that. You know, what can we do to,
I've already been thinking about asking you to take over the outro anyway.
Okay.
So
We could do that.
not necessarily this week, but yeah.
I was thinking downstairs I've got about 8 to 10 atheist books. I'm thinking, we should almost do a contest. Saying like, something that kind of entices the person to actually have to listen for, I don't know, the secret buzzword in the show, and then when they have the answer, we send them the book. Huh?
Oh, okay.
The
That's
first
clever.
person.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
But
first
then-
person who messages us
No,
with,
I don't think we can do that because then how are we
Why
know
was-
we're being honest? So it has to be a
Why was-
draw.
a draw.
Yes, you have to email your answers to all correct answers will go into a draw. If only one person answers,
Sure,
that
that
person
works.
wins. They don't need to know that there was only one name in the draw.
That works. And since we got StreamYard, we could just say, we got the book this week, this book, this is it. And the answer to the question is, why was Brent's butt itchy? left.valley@outlook.com.
You
Yeah,
can do
do
that
that.
to the listeners.
Yeah.
For the
Yeah, I
listeners.
like that.
It doesn't need to be. It shouldn't be for just the Patreons.
No, for the listeners.
Yeah.
For and the patrons as well.
But if you're a Patreon or a patron, you should get that plus something.
Well, we should double entries or something. If you're a Patreon and you answer correctly, you'll get 5 entries instead of 1.
Oh, I like that.
Oh, you could do that. Yeah.
Like that. And but we also have to find, because a lot, actually, 3/4 of our audience is in the States. So mailing a book like that in the States, I don't know how much it costs.
Cheap. You're asking somebody who's shipped many, many things
Really?
to many, many different places, and it's not that expensive to mail stuff to the United States.
So with stamps.com, you can actually.
No,
Welcome to the
seriously,
show.
I've don't forget how much selling I've done. I used to buy and sell
Another
storage
video.
lockers. I've shipped so much stuff on eBay.
Okay, perfect.
I shipped a painting that
I
was
was
like
under
this
the-
tall. It only cost me like $40.
That's okay. I was just under the impression that it was expensive, but I will not question your methods.
Do not assume. You will not live to regret this. When have I ever been wrong? He's got to learn to just trust me. Jesus Christ. Anyways, yes, we could easily do a contest. That's not hard to do.
So our show is going to be, very different, but similar. It's going to still have that same kind of
It'll
clownish,
still have.
clownish favor.
Yeah, we'll just see each other.
Yeah.
He's just wanting to go through all his sounds. See that he's just looking at this. What do I play next? Hell, we could give away one of my diamond paintings.
Sure.
No, I'm kidding. Win a diamond painting of Jack's?
No, if I have a diamond painting of Left of the Valley.
I'd have to actually make it then.
Yeah.
That's work.
Yeah.
Nah.
Sorry.
Anyway, okay. Well, let's end this and do this on Sunday with our pastafarian.
Yes. Is there anything else we're missing right now?
He's a worry wart.
Yes, I am, because you've done shows completely live and everything goes wrong and it's a
We're
shit show.
not completely
I
live. We are going to be
know.
broadcasting to somebody who has 2 subscribers. One of them is Brent, and the other one's like Jasmine. We'll be fine. Nobody's going to see this.
Yeah, it's
So-
really small at first. It's okay.
Yeah.
So we'll pull this from YouTube and upload
And I'll
it.
play around with editing.
Upload it to.
Yeah.
Okay. So I don't really need to record audio in this.
I would record audio just for the podcast part of it, just in case something happens.
Okay.
Yeah.
You've always got back.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. I'm glad that at least through StreamYard you can hear the sounds.
Yeah.
For Brent and all that.
Yeah,
See?
that's cool. That's
Yeah.
fun.
Already better. I'm here to hear you say who's right.
No, I'm not disagreeing
Who's
with.
right? Was disagreeing.
No, I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just saying that
You're
It's
wrong,
all-
Sabrina. Okay, look. Let me tell you exactly why you're wrong. All right, look. I
Actually,
got a bunch
Hey,
of
Rocky, watch me pull a rabbit on me.
arguments here.
anyway.
Oh yes, that's the other thing as well. And for everybody, so you guys are up to date with the schedule.
Mhm.
My
ex-husband's coming on the show.
Yes. So Dread Pirate
That's funny.
Higgs this coming August
Sweet.
1st.
Yeah, we're still friends.
John Richards from the Atheism UK. Now
That's the one you got to look up.
Yeah, I've been kind of warned about him.
Like, what did they say?
I don't know, but
They're like, just look him up.
There's been some kind of controversy, but at the same time,
Like,
I don't
what
want
controversy?
that. I
And
don't
like,
know yet. I have to look it up. But at the same time, I don't want that to stop us from having a guest.
well, no, I don't think it should either. But like, it sounded to me like they were saying he's going to bring controversy to the show during the show.
Well, if that's the case, I mean, I've interviewed Lawrence Krauss and Michael Shermer.
I don't know
and-
who those people
No,
are.
you don't,
so-
but Brent does. And
Yeah.
they've had controversies, but at the same time, it's like we're not talking about their controversy. We're talking about them. We're talking about their apostasy and their.
okay, so
Yeah, hold on. But those are so here's the thing. Like it depends what the controversy is. If it is about their opinions about things that are harmful,
Oh, I
then
agree.
that's one thing. But if
So-
it's like something that people claim that they did, you know what I mean? Like especially after, like, if you know what I mean, like
so
I feel like
Did-
those are
did
two
they look
different
him up
things.
on YouTube, or did they say look him up? I can't remember. On Twitter, he's the Free Thought author of Free Thought City, video podcaster,
Sure.
atheistpublishing.com.
Atheism UK.
I'm assuming
There's probably
it's
not a
him.
whole lot of John Richards in it out there.
I don't know about that. John Richards sounds pretty.
Of course, after that, we'll have the Black Satanist, Steve Hill.
Okay.
That'll be interesting. Roy Dahl of the Native Press. That'll be interesting. Then the 29th, we have, this is when Nathan comes in.
Yeah, we're going to record him on the 28th. Though.
Yeah, that's going to be different because he's going to be here on a Saturday.
Yeah, he'll actually be here.
He'll be
So-
with us physically here Saturday. So I don't know
Oh,
if people you want to do the show Saturday. Is that going to work for you, Brent?
Wait, what's the date?
Saturday the 28th.
August 28th. So it's a month.
August 28th. Yeah, I feel I could probably do that. Yeah.
Okay.
I have to
We don't
check.
know a time yet. I got to find out if he's coming
Yeah,
into
we-
town that
We
day.
still got a month to.
Yeah, I'll talk to him
Okay.
because he just said, what did he say?
And then
He said he booked time off. Will be there August 28th and 29th.
September 5th, we'll have Steve Grumbine with the modern monetary theory. That'll be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
If you want a bit of backup on that, you can listen to Robert Stanley's show. He was a guest on Robert Stanley. I got it through Robert.
Nice.
I'll look that up, a bit more about that.
Oops.
Of course, we'll have Dr. Todd Frank Miller about critical thinking. September
That's the
12th.
guy that was on the Neil the 604, right?
That's right. And we'll have Mary LePage, and she works with religious trauma. So that'll be September as well. And then after that, September 26th is open. October 3rd, we have Candace Gorman, and she talks about death and dying with dignity and atheism. So that'll be interesting. Yeah, and I've sent you guys the the link to her book that's on Amazon there.
Yeah.
And at the same time, send me your email, Brent, because I probably do have an email somewhere.
You have my
Yeah, I
email.
think so.
Because
yeah, I could do that.
Todd Miller, who's going to be a guest on the show, sent us an electronic copy of his book.
Mhm.
Oh, nice.
So
He's very intelligent. You should, if you haven't seen it already, go to the Neil the 604 Atheist show last week.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah? Okay. All right. Yeah, I'll check it out.
We were just with him on the after show, and he was so intelligent just on the after show, and just the things he was saying. I was like, oh, yeah, he needs to be on our show.
Oh, no shit. Nice.
Yeah.
So we're booked till October, essentially, at this point.
Yeah, except one free week.
Yeah.
He'll be here early afternoon on the 28th.
Okay.
Early afternoon for us makes it like mid-afternoon, early evening for Brent.
I know. I'm gonna see if he can come right away.
As we get closer and closer, he might be tired from this trip too. There.
It's early for you.
Well,
we got a month.
Wait a minute.
We got a month.
Wait a minute. He's gonna be here on the 20th. Wait, hold on. Let me find out when he's leaving on the 29th. I'll just speak to text because I'm too lazy to type.
He's not gonna want to leave too late.
What time are you leaving on the 29th?
You like my top hat?
I do.
Or are you spending the night?
Oh,
on the
I got
30th?
another one. Hold on.
Because maybe if he's going to be here on the 29th, it's easier to do it on Sunday anyway.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. It could be.
That's not a top hat. That's like a bowler.
It's a bowler hat.
Oh, it's awesome. Oh,
Yeah.
that's the cool. Yeah, that's the cool one right there.
Yeah.
How you doing, Governor?
Yeah. You can do one every week.
I'm just trying to sell these pipes.
Oh, I love it.
You're a shilling to your pipes there.
Wow. That diamond painting looks real good behind you. I'm impressed. That was a lot of work.
That's so good.
That one, too. You can see how shiny that one is in the light. Stop touching
I
my
rub
boobs.
the cleavage. I rub the cleavage for good.
You can see my tattoo.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that right there. It's not
Oh,
clear.
okay.
It's very not clear, but
Yeah.
yeah, that one behind you, that one looks really good. The waterfall. I'm impressed.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Anyway.
perfect. So anyway,
Yeah, we've been doing this a lot longer than I
we've
intended.
done the meeting
Yeah.
we were supposed to do.
Here, I'll end this.
So don't end it quite.